5 seconds. Start. In the High Court of Karnataka at Bengaluru, the matter was taken up for hearing before the Honorable Justice Raghavendra Rao on Monday morning. The learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the petitioner, submitted that the present writ petition had been filed challenging the order passed by the district magistrate dated the 10th of January 2026. According to the petitioner, the impugned order was arbitrary, contrary to the principles of natural justice, and passed without giving the petitioner a reasonable opportunity of being heard. The counsel further submitted that the petitioner is a law abiding citizen and has been carrying on his lawful business for more than 15 years without any complaint whatsoever. However, the respondent authorities, acting in haste and without proper inquiry, issued a notice directing the closure of the petitioner's establishment. It was contended that such action on the part of the authorities amounts to an abuse of power and is liable to be set aside by this honorable court. On the other hand, the learned government advocate, appearing for the respondents, submitted that the authorities had acted strictly in accordance with law. He contended that the notice was issued only after several complaints were received from local residents alleging violation of statutory regulations. The authorities therefore conducted an inspection and found certain irregularities in the operation of the establishment. In view of these findings, the competent authority passed the order directing temporary suspension of the business activities. After hearing the submissions made by both sides, the Honorable Court observed that the record placed before the court did not clearly indicate whether the petitioner had been given adequate opportunity to present his explanation. The court further observed that adherence to the principles of natural justice is an essential requirement before passing any adverse order affecting the rights of a citizen. The Honorable Judge therefore directed the learned government advocate to produce the original records relating to the proceedings before the district magistrate. The court also granted liberty to the petitioner to file an additional affidavit placing on record all relevant documents supporting his case. It was further directed that until the next date of hearing, the impugned order shall remain stayed. The court made it clear that the interim order was being passed only to ensure that no irreparable injury is caused to the petitioner during the pendency of the proceedings. The respondents were also directed to file their detailed statement of objections within a period of 2 weeks from today. In view of the above directions, the matter was adjourned to the 15th of next month for further hearing. The parties were directed to cooperate with the court for early disposal of the case. With these observations, the writ petition stands posted for orders on the next date of hearing.